it's been requested that I point out 5 happy things in my life. But when I look around, there's far too much. I can't give you individual things. You'll just have to photograph as you see it. But coming into my home, the first thing I see is God's creation, the beautiful colours in my garden, and the flowers, as the drought would allow me to grow. But that is number one, which gives me a lot of happiness. And I walk into my house, and what do I see? Another reminder of happiness. I see a picture on the wall, which my grandmother painted. I've got several of her paintings, but this one's special. And she always used to sit us down and tell us about the Boer War days, and those were such happy times. We always used to have something to eat, normally dry apricots or peaches, and we looked forward to that. We did have a lot of happy times. Her sister, Auntie Barbara, gave me this mirror. I was staying with her while my parents were on holiday and I was still at school. Oh, she was a wonderful woman, and she did that pewter work on the frame, and I watched her, enjoyed it, loved it, and told her so. And when she died, guess what? She had that in her will for me. And so it's a happy blessing there too. So whatever I look at brings happiness. I look at my horses. They remind me of the days I used to go riding every Saturday with a friend. She would come with me and we'd ride through the sugarcane fields. You feel the thumping of the hooves underneath you and the wind in your face, and oh, it was a blessing beyond anything. A relaxing, loving, friendly day. We would chat while the horses were trotting or cantering, and you can't breathe then. But that is a reminder of happiness. I look in my cabinet there. It's full of some of it's very good, others are little bits of junk. But everything I know somebody, friendly or family, has given me, how can I throw it away? Because all of that brings me happiness when I think of the occasions and what those people meant to me. My furniture in my lounge suite, was given to me by my son Derek and his wife Carrie, who I love dearly. My dining room suite and all the wooden stuff, my television, the standard sound that's been put on, and everything was given to me by my son Tony. And I go into my room to put my bag down. My bedroom suite was given by my daughter Jennifer. So between Tony and Sharon, Derek and Carrie and Jennifer, everything has been given to me that's in this home. How lucky am I? How happy these things make me. I don't have to have anything special. A little band over there was given to me by Jenny Smith. I love them. They've got pride of place there where I can see them all the time. Pictures that my daughter-in-law have painted recently that I got for Christmas. I'll treasure those. It was a happy moment too, Christmas. You know, if you think about it, you make your own happiness because you think about things that go on, that you want to love. It's just a thing you make happen. You can't make others, well, it does, others do make you happy as well. But if you're unhappy with a person, please make peace, because that eats at you if you don't. And I have that from experience. And until I learned to forgive somebody, I wasn't all as happy as I should have been. And now I see the person and I look beyond what caused the problem. Anyhow, another thing is, I'm getting a bit ahead of myself. I think I'm talking a lot of nonsense. But there's so much that makes me happy. I have called my house God's house. When I had to move from where I was, I prayed to the Lord just to give me a place that I would be happy in, that I could live until I die in it. And I got that. God does answer prayer. It was a divine help that I got there. And then, after a while, the friend that I was leasing the place from decided to sell. And once again, I had to turn to the Lord, because by this time, rental had gone up, and I knew I couldn't afford it. But, hallelujah, once again, Tony came through for me. He decided to buy the place. Easier to buy it than to move Mom, with all her collection of what I've been talking about. So, once again, God has come through for me, and that's why I call this God's house. It's open to any of my Christian friends, their relatives who need to stay a while, or a pastor that might come preaching here from elsewhere has stayed here. I have Bible study here, I have Monday evening meetings here, and I enjoy it, I love it, and I'm happy about it. If you make others happy, you'll be happy. Do for others as well and love them. It doesn't matter whether they're friend or foe or Christian or non-Christian. I find doing for others makes me happiest. Whether it's cooking a dinner for someone, or taking them shopping, or giving them a lift to church, or having to mend a bundle of clothing for the plumber. I do it with the love of God, and it makes me happy. I can only ask you people always to do for others, because that makes me very, very happy. It does. It makes me feel good about myself, and I feel I'm giving a little back to the Lord that He's given me. In closing, we always have some memories which are sad, the loss of loved ones, a friend or a pet, but just think of the peace they have. Let us not envy them. Change sadness into happiness. They are in a better place. That's it. I hope I didn't bore you too much, but those are my happy moments. And helping one another is so important, and loving them in spite of what they might do to you is still even more important. Thank you very much, and God bless you all.